What's up, you guys? Hostile Carrot here, and today we're rewinding time to February 13th, 2018, which is when the original Monster Energy Supercross, the official video game, came out. So we're playing Monster Energy Supercross 1 here, going to be running every track in the game on Time Attack. I played the first 9 of these tracks on Time Attack with the follow cam. Then for the last 8 tracks, I played in first person. This game looked exceptional in first person, so definitely stick around for that. Here we are on Anaheim 1, going to be playing through the 17 tracks in the game, as the racers actually did for the 2017 season. So we're here on Anaheim 1. And the first thing I can say is this game looks incredible. See a little fifth gear in the whoops there. This game looks amazing, which, I mean, I don't get it. It looks at least as good as Monster Energy Supercross 5. I think it looks better than Monster Energy Supercross 5, and can't explain that. Can't be explained. How does the game look better? Then how does the first game look better than the 5th installment? I do not know. But this game looks amazing. I bought it for $3 during the Xbox sale last week. If you can get the game for $3, go ahead and get it. Frankly, it's worth more than that, because, you know, the next thing is you're going to see is these tracks are awesome. That triple there. I mean, Supercross 4 and Supercross 5, we got killed by COVID, man. You know, doing 7 tracks in Salt Lake City one year, and then 3 in Salt Lake, 3 in Arlington. The tracks kind of lost character the last 2 seasons. Mega stoked for Supercross 6, looking for some improvements on that, but absolutely blown away by the graphics on this game. Textures, a lot of these, if you look in the top left corner, you'll see this is my second lap. You can very easily identify the exact line I took on my first lap. So the track deformation in Supercross 1, unequivocally better than it is in the current generation. Now I can see the track deformation. The only issue I see with it, and it being so good here, is you see those ruts. If you actually hit the same rut on Time Attack 2 times in a row, you're going to kind of lock into it and hit the berm faster. So it's kind of cheese, but I mean, that's kind of how it works. You see right there, I caught that rut perfect, got spun around perfect, super easy. On this next lap here, I'm actually going to hit a lot of these preformed ruts from my prior laps. You see I'm on lap 3. I'm going to hit a lot of these ruts in the corner perfect on this lap. I mean, check that out. It's a shame that we don't have that now. We got it in MXGP. We don't have the good track deformation in Supercross 4 or 5. Again, just hitting the rut. Like, you build the line and then you earn a perfect line next time. I mean, it's cool. It's how it works in real life. It's a shame that we don't have that. And I think your fans are wondering, Milestone, are we going to get track deformation back? Please. It used to look amazing. I know I've said that. So we're going to try to talk about a couple other things that have actually changed since Supercross 1. In this game, you got basically no control over the rider in the air. There's the scrub mechanic. Like, if you click both sticks in the opposite direction right before you take off, your guy will do a scrub. But it's a very automatic scrub. Doesn't matter if you do it over a 20-foot jump or a 100-foot jump. He does the exact same motion every time. You also don't really have any control about how quickly he brings it back. So the scrubbing on this game is just not fluid at all. Can't really do moto whips on this game at all. Very important, Supercross 1 did not have as much right stick functionality. So as you all are probably aware, the right stick is imperative for turning quick in Supercross 4 and Supercross 5. It's also very useful for throwing some style over those big triples. So you're not really going to be able to throw style on any of these jumps in this game. And getting spun around in the corners is a pain. Supercross 1 was all about drifting around corners. I mean, by far, if you want to hit a corner quick, you need to be kind of braking in, getting on the gas out of it, so you slide and spin around real quick. And, you know, obviously I logged a couple hours on this game way back then, 100 hours, and then now, you know, to film every track in the game, still couldn't quite figuring out the turning on this game. Gonna give you a nice good scrub here on this next triple, so check that out. That's what you get for a scrub in Supercross 1. Biggest impression I'm left with is just I'm wildly blown away that on the Series X, this game, I mean, it looks better than Supercross 5 and you just can't explain it. You know, you just... This is my favorite video game series ever, and it's just kind of, you know, the biggest complaint and the one thing that you tell people, there's little changes over time. There's little changes over time, and they complain and complain. Well, it's the same game. It's the same game. And now that we're sitting here going back to Supercross 1 and we're actually playing it, is it the same game? I mean, I'm not going to say they're wrong. You know, I'm not going to say you're wrong. But, doesn't matter. I'm going to be buying Supercross 6. It's my favorite video game series ever. And I did have an absolute blast recording this. I mean, just going back. So I guess it's probably a good time to tell you guys, if you have any specific requests, like if you have questions about other things that have changed from Supercross 1 to Supercross 5, like what the track editor looked like back then or anything, just let me know. Definitely be very glad to help with that. Another big thing I noticed that's different in Supercross 1 compared to Supercross 5, and again, this really just deals with the right stick. The newer Supercross games, so Supercross 3, 4, and 5, the wheelie glitch becomes a very important technique. That's where you kind of wheelie before a jump, and as your front wheel goes over the lip of the jump, you'll click both sticks forward to kind of lurch yourself forward. Because the right stick really doesn't do anything in the game, that's not possible, which means hitting rhythm sections fluidly, whether you're going double, 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 or triple, triple, really you gotta hit them perfect on Supercross 1, because you can't cheese the physics at all on this game. So that's about all I got to say about this one. The graphics in Supercross 1, at least as good as they are now in Supercross 5. Can't explain that. Gameplay in Supercross 1 was notably worse, at least to the extent you don't really have any control over the bike in the air. And these games used to have track deformation, so can't explain that. Milestone, if y'all are out there in the universe, hearing, listening, watching, consider bringing the track deformation back for Supercross 6. That's all I got to say about that. One last thing, the tracks on Supercross 1 were absolutely incredible, but that's not really up to Milestone or anything. They're rebuilding them. It was just a good year for Supercross in 2017, apparently. Gonna be switching over to first person now for the last 8 or 9 tracks on the game. This game looks awesome in first person. I'm a huge fan of playing these games in first person. Just gives you a really good sensation of jumping, flying through the air, picking a line and sticking to it, whether it's double double or triple triple, just sticking to your lines, roasting through the corners. If you're not playing these games in first person, you definitely should give it a try. It's a heck of a time. Hope you all enjoy the rest of the video, and I look forward to catching you all in the next one. Peace.